Let's arm our work to the center of the page. Then the first tool here is smooth. If you have a line that is not smooth, you can use the smooth tool to smoothen it. Let's demonstrate this by drawing a rough line. Let's zoom into this line. So I want to straighten this. We'll notice that our curves, the edges are very rough. So this is a very strong tool to do that. I'll select the smooth tool. I'll set the size of my pen. Then I'll set the rate, because at times you don't want it so fast. Like you want to smooth it to an extent, not everything. So you set the speed at which you're smoothing it. Then the pressure too. Shows. So if I click on this object now, you see the nodes. It will smoothen it based on the node. If I move on this object, you find that it will smoothen it. We will increase the pen so that it will cover many points at the same time. We'll increase it very well, so it can get more than a node. It has to work on number of nodes you have. So now it's bigger. So if you click it now, at least you're seeing more nodes. So you move along the line and find out that it's straightening it. It's subtle. It's straightening it. Okay, let's increase the rate now. Make it 100%. So this will make it very fast. You see what we are having? You see it has removed this joint. You see, I'm taking it bit by bit. Move along the line you want to stretch. You find out that it's reshaping it, it's straightening it. So it's a very good tool. You have edges that are not very, as you're clicking step by step until you get the smoothness you want. So that's the work of this. Use it to straighten your line. Okay, so we go to the next tool. The next tool is the smear tool. This will, just like the name is, if you have an object, is to smear it as if you're pushing the ink. So let's demonstrate it as if you're pushing the ink in or out. Smear tool. I've clicked the smear tool. I've come to the edge of this object. You see what is happening? You drag it. That is smear tool. This you can do to both draw or pictures. So you select the object. You see what is happening. So just the edge. You don't move too far from the edge. Okay. We have the smear tool. This is the smooth smear. Use smooth curves. Then this can make pointed curves. And this is the pressure pen. You can use the pressure pen, or you can leave the pressure pen. Okay. So use the pressure pen of your digital pen or tablet to control the effects as you draw. So you can use it to control. So this is how to use the smear tool. So we'll go to the next tool. The next tool is swirl. This will cause a swirl on the image. You click the tool, come to where you want the swirl to form. You see what is happening? If you hold it, it will continue like that. Let's see the rate. Let's increase the rate so that we can see the effect. It can be clockwise or it can be anti-clockwise. So this is the effect we are having now. We have to start with the edge of the object you want the effect to affect. Let's try it on our listing. First, you click to select the image. This is the effect you're having. You'll be thinking where you can use this in your design. So this is a very strong tool. Okay, so we go to the next tool. The next tool is attract and repel. If you click it, you have option to attract or repel. This is the attract tool and this is the repel tool. We are in repel tool. Go to the object, the edge of the object you want to repel. You see what is happening. This is repel. It will be repelling it. The point, you see your pointer in the center. It will use that as anchor point. It's very fast now because we've increased the speed. So you can come to an object, click to select the object, and we are repelling it. If you want to attract the object to you, you click attract. This is the size of your pen. As I click now, it will be attracting the object to me. Part of the tool will be in the object, part to where you want it to be attracted to. Another strong tool. So you can use this to modify and reshape your object. So that's the attract and repel. As I said, it can work on the things you draw on pictures you have. So we go to the next tool, which is the smudge. Smudge is like smell, but the effect is milder. So we go to, we increase this. We select the pressure pen. So this is our point. Okay. Let's see what it's saying. The smudge tool cannot be used on this object. So he said it cannot be used on this object because it's a drawing, which means it works with only drawing. So let's use the object. Let's draw object to use. We have this and we click. So it's now working on this object. You see what it's doing to the object. You can also use this to add notes. See, as it smudges, it adds notes for you to use in visual drawing. Like if I go to shape tool now, I can drag any of these notes to form shapes. So that's this. Now that's what it does. So we go to the next tool. The next tool is rake. At times you want imperfect surface. You know the other one smoothing surface, but this one will roughen the surface. So it's like opposite of the smooth. Let's zoom in to see the effect. So this is our rake object. You click it and now come here. You see what is happening. Let's zoom in very well to the edge. Okay, for each move you make, you can select how many points it will give you. So we have the number. So for each move, we want 6 points, and we want to increase the depth. So this will give us good illustration of the effects we want. So you see what is doing. I'm dragging down now. So with this, we'll roughen this page. Remember, I said the other one is the opposite. The smooth is the opposite of this. So assuming we want to smoothen this object, if we select the object, we can go to the smooth tool. You see what is happening. The pressure is high, the pen is big. So this is a good illustration on how the smooth works. So if you meet rough edges in your paper, this is how to, in your job, this is how to smoothen it. If you want to roughen it, you've seen how to roughen it. So all this will make sense when we start designing. What we can boast of now is that we know how to use the shape tools to shape our objects, and we know how to use the draw tool to draw anything we want. In addition, we have what is called the regular shapes. Let's zoom in. Let's bring our page to view. So in the regular shape, we can get this is a rectangular shape. If I click rectangular shape, I can draw a rectangle. You select the shape and you draw your rectangle. So apart from rectangle, which other shapes can we draw? You click here, it's the same rectangle, but it's 3 points rectangle. In 3 points rectangle, I'll draw the first point, I'll drag to the second point, I will move. This is my third point. I click, I've drawn it. The same thing with the ellipse. If I want to draw ellipse, I can draw ellipse. You just drag to draw ellipse. You can change color, you can change the fill, other things. The ellipse has 3 points draw to. Draw the first point, drag to the second one, move, and get the shape you want and leave. Then we have these tools. All these are regular things you can draw. We'll discuss these regular tools in the next lecture. Let's look at the rest of the shaping tools. So here we'll have the crop. Crop is to select part of your image. This is my image now. Let's zoom in very well. I want only the bed. If I did not select that image and I try to zoom to crop the bed, every other thing in the screen will go. Take note of this. If it happens, remember your undo. So let's do it. So we want only the beds. We'll crop to the beds. We did not select this image. I double click inside the bed. Nothing on my screen again. So that's what you'll experience. Don't make that mistake. So what we'll do now is to use undo. Fine, everything is back. Now let's do it the normal way. First, select the objects. 2, select your crop tool. Now crop to what you want. Gives you room to adjust. Double click inside the object. This is the bed, so have only the bed now. So this is how to crop. We'll look at other tools in the shaping tool. We have knife. Knife is just like the name suggests. It will cut any image. Select the image you want to cut. Go to the tools. Let's clear this. Go to the tools. Select knife. Start from the edge of the objects. Drag down across the image. It looks as if nothing has happened, but actually you'll see a tiny line. It has cut. So once you cut, it will be grouped. So you have to go and click only one side on group. That's it. Will slice the image. A very strong tool. So we look at the other tool. This is virtual segment. This deletes a virtual. What is a virtual segment? What is virtual segment? Any place you have a crossing. Let's have this circle. Let's have a square. So these two objects intersected, and let's remove the fill so that we see what we are doing. We remove this fill. So here we see it as crossing. Here the square met the circle. So we are going to delete only here. Even if your drawing is complex and you want to delete some segments, you do exactly the same thing. Click the tool. Go to segments you want to delete. Watch the knife. When it is straight, it has captured the segment. Click. The segment is off. So we can fill the circle now. Then we click the square. We try to fill it, but it won't fill because it is open. Let's have a clear view of what happened. This is what happened. This is how it was cut. So if we want to close it, it means we still have to go to shape tool and click close. We'll select it and we use this to close it up. So we look at the shaping tool again. We have eraser. Eraser will erase anything. It's just like your normal eraser. Let's erase this. Remember that if you have this type of erasing, you can still use the virtual delete to delete it. If you have all these spaces, you can use virtual delete to delete them. So that's the tools we have in for shaping. So see you in the next lecture where we'll discuss artistic media and regular shapes.